My, what's this then? To what do we owe the visitation of such an interesting intruder? Speak up, love, for your charms won't save you from a swift and brutal demise if we deem you a threat. I don't think I could have put it better myself, fair stranger. Come and make yourself comfortable in our camp. Our fire is small, but it'll take the chill from your bones. And perhaps you and I can reunite for a little tete-a-tete once you've gotten warm. I wouldn't, in fact. Hyberheim it is called, or at least that is the name it is given to it by its ruler, King Boreas. I tell you, I've seen enough snow to last me a lifetime. My hands are numb, my feet are numb, my lips are blue, and I'll spare you further details about the rest of my anatomy. Would that a stronger sun could break Boreas' wintry spell. He's naught but a mad tyrant, most would say, high on the power he has been given. This damned storm testifies to that, but in fact he's not more than a means to an end. We Immaculates made a deal with him, you see. We get his star stone. He gets dominion over this land. That's right, mon cher. But what incentive have I to open up to a so recently arrived stranger as yourself? You may be tantalizingly intriguing, but still, I'm left wanting more. How can I say no with those shining eyes beseeching me so very fetchingly? Come, love, let's have ourselves a little chat, you and I. What would you like to know? I'm afraid I don't know of a way, nor do I want to. If anyone would know, though, I'd bet it's an imp. You had better find a live one before we do. We don't ask questions, we kill. Through the front door, of course. It's locked and bolted, though, for only a select few among us have the privilege of meeting with him directly. I have not, but the conduit and her personal guard have. Enjoy the search, wanderer. She's King Boreas' charge now, and none has ever escaped from his winter prison. We Immaculates were sent here to render the wicked white rich unto the king of this winter country, Boreas. From his cells no one escapes, and a good thing that is too, for it is said the witch is a danger to our beloved conduit, she who speaks for the goddess. While we were here, we also slaughtered a host of imps to create a great bloodstone for our mistress. A daring few escaped, and we Immaculates set out to capture them. As we ventured into the wilds, however, the elements seemed to have come unhinged. This blizzard began to rage and hasn't ceased for a moment since. And to compound the disaster, elemental soldiers themselves have gone on the attack. To what end? We can only guess. Many of us have fallen, and now we are stuck here amid the storm, daring not to venture from our campfires into the tundra. Your guess is as good as ours. They seem to have lost whatever minds they ever had since the blizzard hit. There seems to be a great imbalance within the elements. Better get out of here before it reaches critical mass. They are builders, slaves. They came from another plane where demons hold sway, but somehow they escaped. Escaped from fiery dungeons to become prison builders for a king of ice and frost. I suppose the dopey little buggers couldn't have known that they'd be sacrificed for the greater good. But I don't suppose a chicken knows it'll be dinner either. The Blessed One is there still, in the elemental forge to the north, awaiting the deliverance of the last of her imp sacrifices. It is exactly what it says. A forge so powerful, one can tame the elements inside its flames. The imps used it to create their impish devices. Now the Immaculates are using it to forge a staff. But I probably shouldn't say more.
I don't mind these Immaculates one bit. Wherever they go, carnage follows. And imp happens to be my favorite entree. This is the coldest winter yet. If I'm lucky, some of these nice, fat strangers will fall into a snowy ravine, and I'll get my hands on a tender foot or cheek.
Getting too cold to concentrate. So cold here.
If there is, I'm right behind you.
But for now, all we can do...
Hey, who are you? What are you doing here? You must be mad to venture out in this storm, unless you have a very good reason indeed. I think you're jesting, but it's nice to meet someone with a sense of humour. Come, you're welcome to enter our little encampment. I wouldn't, in fact. Heiberheim it is called, or at least that is the name given to it by its ruler, King Boreas. I tell you, I've seen enough snow to last me a lifetime. My hands are numb, my feet are numb, my lips are blue, and I'll spare you further details about the rest of my anatomy. Were that a stronger sun could break Boreas' wintry spell. Do I look like a shopkeeper? No, I won't trade. A bold claim, but you have my attention. Fine, we'll trade. Talk to my friend over there. She handles the logistics. We Immaculates were sent to this realm to slaughter a host of imps. The wind is a
Attack these heathens. Their blood will serve our stones.
harm me.
Hot under the collar.
And my steps the danger.
Need to warm up. Without aid, I will expire soon! I'm overheating here!
Back on my feet.
I can see the white light.
rot-fleshed fiend! You have freed Hygiene of the Disemboweler! Death for such a crime! Death! Throwing time!
Thorns in your eyes! Meet your demise! Victory!
Oh there, Crystal Shatterer. Hyzier is in your debt for his freedom. I am beholden to you, yes, so much so that I will leave your liver where it is, and thereby is my debt erased. I wonder how you got here, a common human in the land of Fairy, upon the snowy soil of Hyberheim. You must have found a rift of some kind. Oh, very, very interesting. I know of a way, for I was there once, sent to face the Iron Maiden. Of course, those silly snowmen had not foreseen I would not fit inside her prickly physique. So I was encased in crystal instead. Boreas himself brought me to his dungeon through magical means, but the wardens led me out through a hidden tunnel. Too sure they were, it seems. Too sure no Crystal Shatterer would ever pass by. I know where it lies hidden, this secret tunnel. The secret can be yours if you show me the rift. Yes, you must have come through a rift. Tell me, so I will be free to delight in the dance of disembowelment once more. Tell me, and the secret will be yours.
And I? Let's see how you like it to be disemboweled.
Suit yourself, little Shatterer. The time has come for you to be shattered. It's time to claw and drag.
delivery from the blacksmith! Nail bomb! Some call it luck, others call it skill.
Your enemies are my prey, Source Hunter.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake. Oh!
Smile upon me.
them all!
Praise to all that is holy.
Focus before striking!
Life royals within these veins.
Hobbling assault!
I strike from the soul of air!
Stay back, my friend. I'll defend you till my death rattle.
Your act brings joy to my heart.
Join us, soulless one.
My turn through the gauntlet? With pleasure.
foe can stand before me.
Melt the flesh from your bones!
No grave contains me!
Venomous sister! Attack!
You're in safe hands.
I needed that.
Into the fray once more!
Seven, crush you like an ant. Breaking bones.
Only the finest execution comes my dance! Back on my feet again.
Apply some pressure.
Maimed and mutilated.
cannot be denied.
I'll fight tooth and nail to take you down!
We won't be hearing from you for a while.
May this divine gift lead us to triumph. Baking like a cake. Bless the seven, I am restored.
Eternal flesh, my aid!
My turn through the gauntlet? With pleasure!
Surrender to my leeching embrace.
The seven smile upon me.
Would you care to hear a little tale?
May the 13th clad and fleet of foot, I'm invincible.
I think I'll go for the eyes this time. I'll make short work of this scam.
Maimed and mutilated.
The flames!
As thrilling as the stage, though not half so bloody.
Flash fire!
trade my gauntlets for a hot drink.
My blood turns to ice within my veins.
Have you met the wishing well? You'll have to look hard to find the way in to see him, but it's worth the visit.
How dare you attack a ward of the morale, or sentence you to death!
Need to warm up.
It's so cold here.
Thank you! That silly old snowball went mad after I started nibbling his carrot. I never can resist the temptation, you know? I'm Hopper, wooer of does, lover of carrots, and devotee of jumps and skips. Up to it, that's my motto. Clever, huh? This is the land of fairy, a vast realm of wonder. But sadly, you happen to be near its most charmless spot. The dungeon keep of the Fairy King, where the worst of all the worlds are gathered. Boreas is the king's name. He is winter incarnate, and ever since he's become the ruler of this land, we've been living in eternal snow. Luckily, my coat is as warm and cuddly as it looks. Or my tender little ticker would have stopped hopping a long time ago. You're looking for a witch? Want her to turn you into a rabbit? Or a frog, perhaps? Those are good offers, too, frogs. Yes, I've a great respect for those fellows. Sorry, I tend to ramble. So, let me hop right to the point. If you're looking for someone here in Hyberheim, chances are they're locked up in the prison. The maniac Snow King Boreas keeps all prisoners sent to his realm locked up within. Your hopping days are over when he gets his hands on you. Nothing much. Only saw him once, and I nearly froze my tail off just looking at the cad. You had better bring some fire and brimstone to the table if you plan on having a hop with that insane icicle. If anyone's responsible for the mayhem around here lately, it's him. It's me. I don't even know where it is. But maybe you should hop over and ask the king himself. Let me think. A chasm surrounds the castle, but I know of a spot where it's narrow enough to hop right over. From the look of you, you'll probably end up as a red stain on the chasm floor, should you attempt that jump. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to show you the place I mean. Follow me.
Oh, hum.
Into the fray once more.
Et voila! Ta-da! Jump on this one, then that one over there. Hey! Don't look at me like that. Not like I promised you a magical bridge. Go on. The castle's but a hop away.